Okay, welcome to Midvale Speedway, August 24th, 1999. It's turned out to be a beautiful night for racing so far. Rained a little bit this afternoon. Crowds split away. Suns came back out. We're ready to race. Late model heat race on the track right now. Kenny Stevens at 21, Bob Scott 44, Ron J. Burr Jr. 22, Mark Stryker 77, AP Ren 57, Bobby Allensworth at 3, Tom Garbrandt 64, Ryan Tedesco at 1, Farmer Smith at 7. 07. Caution out. Ken Cantrell and John Ramsey in 4. Here we go, we got a green. Kenny Stevens on the inside, Bob Scott on the outside. Ron J. Burr Jr. in the 22 and 77, Mark Stryker. They're side by side for the lead. AP Ren in the black 57 tonight. Bob Allensworth in car 3. Tom Garbrandt 64, Ryan Tedesco at 1. Halfway this time, halfway. Tedesco and Bobby Allensworth into it for 4th spot. Bobby on the outside, Tedesco on the inside. Kenny Cantrell trying to move up, white flag. White flag is out for Kenny Stevens. Into turn 3, one more time. Kenny Stevens wins it. From Stone Creek, Ohio, this gentleman's been racing a good number of years here at Midvale Speedway. No stranger to victory lane. Car number 21, it's Kenny Stevens.
Let's give a nice round of applause to the heat race winner in the late model division, the number 21 car, Ken Stevens.
Okay. First heat, high and modified. Bob Kaczynko Jr. on the inside. John Wilson flanks him on the outside. Doug Meyer 31. Glenn Jewell in 24. Tim Allensworth in 11. And Tommy Carr in 15. Bob Kaczynko Jr. on the inside. Kaczynko Jr., John Wilson, Doug Meyer in 31 in that 3rd spot. Glenn Jewell in 4th, Tim Allensworth 5th, and Tommy Carr in 6th. Tim Allensworth, Glenn Jewell into it now for 4th spot. Tim on the inside, he'll take 4th out of 4.
Now the number 15 car, Tommy Carr. Tommy Carr takes it away. Also, Tim Allensworth looking to the outside.
Allensworth moves to the outside of Doug Meyer. Can't make a move down the front stretch. John Wilson now on the inside. Backs out going into turn 3. White flag coming out. White flag. Bob Kajinko leads it down the backstretch. Out of 4. Bob Kajinko, John Wilson, Doug Meyer, Tommy Carr, Tim Allensworth, and Glenn Jewell. This gentleman's picked up a feature win so far this year in the 09 car. Having a good season down here at Midvale Speedway. The 09 car tonight is Bob Kachinko Jr.
Your winner in the North American home-sponsored 09 car is the heat race number 1 in the Ohio Modified class. Nice round of applause for Bob Kachinko Jr.
Okay, second heat. 64 is Tim McCune, I believe, in 64. And Dan Shanahan is in number 2. Mike Abramchek showing the way in 56. And jumping Joe Nye. And 55, Joe Nye, 55 tonight. Butch Erickson at 19. Mario Kelly in 70. Mike Abramchek out in front. Halfway this time. Joe Nye and Tim McHugh up in turn number 3. Here we go. Green's back out. Mike Abramchek, Butch Erickson.
And the green flag is back out. Mike Abramchek.
Joe Nye. Moves up at 55, halfway.
And on the super again. Mario Kelly getting into 3 after that clock as Kelly closes the door.
Mike Abramchek still out in front, 56. Butch Erickson is second at 19. Joe Nye gets in the third now, gets by Mario Kelly. White flag is the flying, white flag is out. Mike Abramchek leads him down the backstretch one more time. Oh, Joe Nye loops into turn 4. Mike Abramchek, Butch Erickson, Mario Kelly. 2, 55, and 64.
He takes home the second heat race, tonight for the Ohio Modified class.
Here he comes to a stop. Number 56, Mike Abramchek, your winner of the second heat of the Ohio Modifieds tonight. Here we go, here we go. John Ramser in car 40. Joe Leinert at 28. Johnny Buckshot Morris in 00. 77 is Roger Leinert. 74 is Kevin McClintock tonight. Joe Leinert at 28. John Ramser side by side. Johnny Buckshot Morris right there. Kevin McClintock in the infield. 4 to go. Johnny Buckshot trying to move by John Ramser. Joe Leinert out in front. Johnny Buckshot Morris trying to catch him. White flag. Checker flag is out. Joe Leinert, Johnny Buckshot Morris, John Ramser, Bill Hilliker.
Comes home in the number 4 position.
Picking up the first heat in the street stocks tonight.
$20 apiece for the 5 finalists.
Gentleman's doing a fine job this year in the street stock class. Moved up from the Detroit Iron, I believe, last year. He drove the Detroit Iron class, moved in the street stocks. He's got a few victories in the heats. Number 28, Joe Leinert.
On the outside, the number 81 car of Rushmore Jr. And rounding out this heat race, the 07 car of Bob Swan from Ohio. We will get 3 flags your time left for first.
3 flags out. Second heat race. Bob the Animal Eichel in 69. Keith Cope 39. Doug McMillan 54. Russ Moore 81, and Bob Swan making his racing return in 07 tonight. Keith Cope out in front. Russ Moore on the inside. Russ Moore takes over the lead at 81. Swan and Eichel get into it for 4th spot. In second spot, Keith Cope and Doug McMillan side by side. your battle for second and third. Doug McMillan takes over second down the backstretch. White flag. Into turn 3, one more time. Russ Moore, Doug McMillan, Keith Copeland. We got a tight battle for that fourth spot. Hey, it's going to be Bob Eichel, then Bob Swan.
Bob Swan rounding out the field. Once again, get your team together for the tug of war. Look for 4 people.
Picking up the second heat in the street stocks tonight. From New Philadelphia, it's Russ Moore.
And also some fans here at Midvale Speedway. $20 a piece going to the 5 finalists. Sign up here at the tower. Get your team together before intermission. Will Walker and number 7 of Don Rooster Jr. And rounding out the field in the final row, the number 12 car of Super Prairie. He's tonight's top qualifier, and also the 59 car of Rick Stolnaker. He took scratch in this race.
First heat race of the Detroit Irons. Here we go. Tim Dreher in 73, William Ovio 3T, Jimmy Orr 28, Don Rooster Jr. in 7, Dan Gosser 29, Will Walker 15. And Richard Stallnaker 59 out there. Lee McCrary 12, Dan Gosser 29. Side by side for the lead. William Ovio and Tim Dreher. They're still side by side down the backstretch as William Ovio now takes over the lead going into turn 3. Don Rooster Jr. and Jimmy Orr come smacking together down to turn 2.
Down into turn number 4 to see the 59 car of Stolnaker. 2 cars coming together, 28 of Jim Orr and number 7 of Don Rooster. And heavy racing advantage, I believe, on the 7 of Rooster.
They think it's a feature. They think it's a full fitting feature. Here we go.
As they go down to the corner number 1.
Tim Dreher hanging on the outside, William Ovio on the inside. Will Walker 3rd, Lee McCrary 4th. Dan Gosser and then Richard Stolnaker in 59. Okay, getting ready to go back to racing. Just a couple laps left. William Ovio 3T, Tim Dreher on his outside, Dan Gosser, Richard Stolnaker, and Will Walker. Here we go. Tim Dreher hanging on that outside. He's just not giving up. Tim coming back on the outside. 2 duels on the outside. First and second, third and fourth. Field still showing the way. Richard Stallmaker starting at your head in that third spot. Here comes Dan Gosser back on the inside. White flag has been displayed. Down the back stretch to go one more time into turn 3. The winner, William Obule, Tim Dreher. Dan Gosser and looping in turn 4 caught him as he started to pull away. Richard Stallmaker in 59.
Trailing the 28 car sitting in the infield, Jim Moore.
Okay, he comes down here. He's no stranger to victory lane. In car 3T tonight, William Obule.
How about the next round of applause for the 3T?
Okay, second heat coming at you, Detroit Irons. Here we go. Randy Doolin in car 11. Roger Butler in 99 tonight. Johnny Cross in car 10. We got Barney Gerber in 3 going in the infield. Tim Skinner in 23. Tim Postel in 96 and Larry Ennis in 98. Oh! Restart. There we go. Tim Postel trying to move up. Tim Skinner right ahead of him in car 23. Your race leader, Randy Doolin. Roger Butler, 99. Randy Doolin out in front. A few weeks ago, he hit the wall really hard. He's got her back together. Black flag coming out for Randy Doolin. That puts Tim Skinner into the lead in car 23. Tim Postel in second in 96. And Barney Gerber in 3 spins out. He'll bring out a caution.
Coming out of turn number 4.
Here we go. Tim Skinner out in front.
Coming in on lap number 5 with 3 laps to go. Right there on the tail, actually looking to the behind side.
Tim Skinner out in front. Tim Postel in that second spot. Roger Butler in third. Larry Ennis fourth. And John Cross in that 5th spot. White flag coming out this next time by. Tim Skinner leads him down the backstretch. I believe this will be his first checker flag ever here at Midvale. I believe it might be. Going to turn 4 out of 4. Tim Skinner, Tim Postel, Roger Butler at the line, Larry Ennis, and Johnny Cross. This gentleman's in racing his first year in racing here at Midvale Speedway. And I believe he just picked up his first checker flag. He's been getting better and better every week. That's just one guy to keep an eye on here at Mid-Vale Speedway. Tim Skinner in car 23.
Sponsor number 23 car, Carrollton, Ohio driver Tim Skinner picking up heat race number 2.
Okay, moving into the exciting compacts. The white flag's out now. One more lap, we'll be going racing. On the pole, it's Gabe Pringle in 71, Tammy Rufner in 7. Jason Morgan in car 2. Mike Martin in 6. 26, Mike Royer. In 20, it's Brian Ridgway. Car 12, John Leisure. Kurt Collins in 66, Josh Grove 21, Dan Rummus in 29, and your top qualifier looks like to be Tim Nagel in car 8. Here we go. First heat, 23 of these cars in the pits tonight. Gabe Pringle out in front. Oh, we got Mike Martin and yell out, Mike Royer, Mike Martin in the infield.
So he will go through the pit area.
Black flag, not even a complete lap in. Mike Royer had the black flag, he's in the pits. There's 10 cars left now. We got a green. Gabe Pringle back out in front. Tammy Rufner in second. Jason Morgan now at the second on the inside. Mike Martin in fourth. Brian Ridgway in fifth. Josh Grove trying to move up in between John Leisure back here. Gabe Pringle out in front, it's halfway. Over 20 of these cars in the pits tonight. I believe 23. Gabe Pringle out in front. Jason Morgan second. Here comes Mike Martin on the outside. Oh, sorry. Here comes Brian Ridgway on the inside. Tim Nagel trying to weave his way through. 3 wide down the backstretch. White flag. Here comes Brian Ridgway on the inside. Checker flag falls on Gabe Pringle in 71. Then 2, 20, 21, 12, 8, 66, 6, 29, and 7. Man, this division just keeps getting better and better every week. Every week. Your winner of the first heat in the compacts, Gabe Pringle in car 71.
How about a nice round of applause for the number 71 car of Gabe Pringle. I don't think he's won a heat race, has he?
Yeah, I think he did 29 one night. I think he won one. I think. Okay, Adam. Okay, second heat. Now there's 21 cars like they're going to be racing tonight. You must have lost a couple. On the pole in this one, Tom Gibson in 5, Otto Palilli in 43, Aaron Bennett in 31, Kelly McNutt in 37, Vince Martin in 10, Gene Morgan's in 18 tonight, Jason Broom in car 77, Malone in 44, 35 is John McNutt, and 69 is John Incarnado. Okay, we got a green.
And we have a couple cars bumping. It looks like John Broom and Gene Morgan side by side back and still going to
Oh man, they're banging all over the place. Jason Broom is 77, and he just loves this track. John McNutt, Kelly McNutt, going for the lead. Otto Palilli, he slides into second. And they're sliding all over the place. We got Kelly McNutt in the lead, Otto Palilli in second, Vince Martin in third, Malone in fourth, John McNutt fifth, Jason Broom sixth, Aaron Bennett. Oh! John Incarnado all over the place. He's in the infield. Caution out of the track. And they ham banging all over the place. John Incarnado almost flipped her. First time ever out on the track. And in his little Horizon. There we go. John Kelly McNutt out in front. Otto Palilli in second. Dan Malone in 44. He's sliding. I tell you what, John McNutt's lost his front bumper and he's got a loose rear bumper. The man's throwing bumpers all over the place. There goes one bumper flying off. One bumper's off, and it's a flying. That puts Otto Palilli back in the lead. Kelly McNutt must have been going under his qualifying time. Checker flag, checker flag. Otto Palilli, Dave Malone, Gene Morgan. Oh! Welcome to the race game.
And the race is over, but what an exciting compact race. The winner, the 43 car of Otto Palilli.
Your winner, Otto Palilli in 43. John Incarnado checking the car out. No, that's not the side you got hit on, John. The other side is what you got hit on. He decided to look out the passenger door. we go, Detroit Iron Pursuit. We got a green. Roger Butler in 98. Marty Gerber's out already. Tim Skinner's second right now. Larry Ennis in third. 73. Tim Dreher's out. William Ovule 3T. Richard Stallnaker 15 of Will Walker and 12 of Lee McCrary. Oh, Richard Stallnaker and Will Walker. Caution.
Coming out of turn 4, the next time by we will get a green flag.
Here we go.
William Ovule and 3T looks to the outside of the 23 car.
William Ovule looks to the outside of Tim Skinner.
Also, Will Walker will go to the outside. But 23 car Skinner. Ovule going to work 199 of Roger Butler out of turn number 2. And in the new race, Skinner is 3T of William Ovule. 99 is from the infield. Also 20.
3 cars left. 3 cars.
Turn 3. 3 cars, 3. Will Walker is at 12. Well, this is Dreary. This time, 5 will be 5 laps in.
5 in, 5 to go. Will Walker's out.
Turn number 3. Down in the grass. William Ovule running second.
2 cars left. William Ovule and Lee McCrary.
And that is the green flag remains out.
To go. White flag.
Coming down to corner number 4. It's in the air and there is 1 lap to go.
Down the back stretch they go. One more time. There's your winner, William Ovule. And Lee McCrary will finish second.
And the only other car remains on the speedway, the 12 of McCrary.
There's your pursuit winner of the Detroit tonight, William Ovule in 3T.
Round of applause for the 3T car of William Ovule, picking up tonight's Australian pursuit race here in the Detroit Iron Flag.
Okay, we're into the compact division. We have the pursuit race. On the pole, Tammy Rupner in number 7. Right behind her is Jason Morgan in number 2, Mike Martin number 6, Mike Royer 26, Brian Ridgway in 20, 12 John Leisure, 66 Curtis Collins, 21 Josh Grove, 29 Dan Remus, and your top qualifier tonight, number 8 Tim Nagel. We got a green. Tammy Rupner brings them in. single file here in this compact pursuit race. Checking out the outside of John Leisure, and Tim Nagel working the inside of Dan Rummus out there. Brian Ridgway trying the inside of Mike Royer. And Dan Rummus has been eliminated. Josh Grove and Curtis Collins slamming and banging. Curtis Collins goes to the wall. And Mike Royer has been eliminated by Brian Ridgway. Got a yellow flag out here for Curtis Collins. Him and Josh Grove got together. And Curtis Collins ends up in the wall. 3 laps in, 7 to go. 3 cars have been eliminated. And we got a green. Tammy Rupner brings them in. Jason Morgan in number 2. Mike Martin in number 6. Brian Ridgway. John Leisure. Josh Grove and Tim Nagel out there still racing. Week after week, these are your top runners in this crazy compact class. And Brian Ridgway takes it high, and he's eliminated by going into the pits. I don't think he wanted to go that direction. Top qualifier Tim Nagel looking to the outside of Josh Grove now. And Josh Grove pulls up on the outside of John Leisure. Right now they're all single file racing. Josh Grove is going to get John Leisure here on the backstretch. And now we're down to 5 cars left in this Australian pursuit race. Now Tim Nagel's working the inside of Josh Grove, and he just eliminated him. We're down to 4 cars. Tammy Rupner doing a fine job hanging on to the lead. Jason Morgan giving her everything he's got. And Mike Martin holding on to 3rd, but here comes top qualifier Tim Nagel.
Tim Nagel gets to the inside of Mike Martin going down the backstretch. Also Jason Morgan on the trail.
Tim Nagel working on the inside. We got 1 lap to go for Tammy Rupner. Nobody can be eliminated on this lap. It's a race to the finish. How they finish is how they are. There's no eliminations on the final lap. Checker flag coming out for Tammy Rupner, Jason Morgan, Tim Nagel, and Mike Martin back there for 4th. Mike Martin did not get eliminated. He could have raced to the end if he would have caught up. But your winner, the only girl competitor in the compact class, doing a fine job every week. Picked up a few checker flags this year. Wife of Don Rupner Jr., daughter of Bob the Animal Eichel. Fine job by Tammy Rupner.
How about a nice round of applause for the number 7 car, Tammy Rupner, taking up the Australian pursuit race tonight in the compact division. I believe one of the teams is Joel Dustin, Craig Crystal, and Dustin, I believe. And I'm not sure who the other team is, Ryan. Okay, here we go. I believe we're about ready to start this first tug-of-war contest between 2 of the teams of the younger kids. And they're like, oh, it's pretty even battle so far. I don't know, one's on the left pulling. Uh-oh, we might not get to have any more racing tonight. Oh, no, they're pulling. A couple kids were down, they got back up. on the right starting to win, and then run them across. And I round of applause for our first winners of Cycle Award. Up here, it looks like the boys are on the left, I think. And it already looks like the boys have lead this battle. The girls didn't get stuck hard enough. And it's going to be the boys that win that battle. Actually, they should have started it a little bit of a hammering team fast, and I'm not sure who the other team is. The team on the right is really going to stick, folks. Little Boogie brother at the end of the line.
Cameraman. We'll get the other team too, Frank.
And they say, go, uh-oh. Like I said, folks, not looking too good. And they put somebody like my brother at the end of the line, like he can even pull himself up. And there's the field on the ground. Not any better than the one than he is the driver race. Are you selling?
Allensworth's on the left.
On the left, I see, it looks like Bobby Allensworth, a couple people on A.T. Renstro, A.T. Ren and Ryan Tedesco. Then on the right, can't really tell. The people on the right are really winning right now. I think somebody threw a glass of water on the left, possibly. Those others did not look good at all. That one didn't take very long. I think that might be the record for the shortest. Joe Liners down there in the blue uniform.
Against the girls.
Against girls. Oh boy. They're really taking a chance of losing right now.
There's 6 over there. There's 6 on the right.
Necessarily, you can't see 6 on that right side, folks. We'll just close our eyes to that. The drivers are coming back to 3 stock teams. Pulling back. And I think that was over. Team of Russ Moore, Bob Eichel. Gary Smith Jr. also down there. Joe Miner.
Hold. Okay. We'll get her more. Compact against no. I don't know who's on the right. That one guy's a modified, isn't he? Whoa. Whoa.
Our iron driver is getting pulled across the field again.
Your nephew's in it. Mike Royer's one of them on the left. Ridgway's in it. Brian Ridgway, Mike Royer on the left.
Brian Ridgway.
Come on, Bubba!
The ones on the left, the compact driver's doing pretty well right now. The fans from the stands on the right. They're getting pulled in. I don't know. That one guy's going way across the line trying to pull that rope. And I'm not sure what actually happened there. If there was a winner or...
Look at a midget in the front.
I believe one of the teams down there is Don, Kathy, Chris, Bobby, and Tim, I believe, and that would.
Hey, it's the second round now. I think the fourth is the first one. The last one was the second round.
And some of our winners now competing against each other. The team on the right pulling once again, looking pretty good so far. And I think they're going to wrap it up unless the other team comes up with some help. And I think it is over. Yeah, sure, all of them let go except that one kid. They let him go flying across. Okay, I know the one team on the left. Bill Swinging, Scott Gordon, and Jack Taylor out music, and Patrick Pasquinelli on the left. And as I figured, they're going to get their butt for. They right there were about as worthless as a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest.
Street stocks on the right, modifieds on the left.
The street stock drivers and crew numbers on the right. We have the modified drivers on the left. This could be a pretty decent battle. On the right, of course, Russ Moore, Joe Miner, Bob Eichel, Gary Smith, and someone else. And it looks like the modifieds are getting the good jump. Now it's a dead heat. Uh-oh. And it looks like the modified driver is doing well out there on the speedway. But there doesn't show any more effort in the tug of war than they do cleaning the track up. I think they're going to have a hard time winning this one against the compact driver. Pretty much a dead heat so far. The crew pulls, and then uh-oh, drivers have a slip edge. The track crew on the right is going to be close, but I think the compact drivers have this, and yes they do, and they haven't wrapped up, beating the track crew out. I see one of the regulars doing over there getting struck this time across the line by a group of bigger people. And they lose their first one. They will be eliminated at Mid-Vid Speedway. Special thanks to them. And our Ohio modified drivers, I believe, are going to be on the left. It looks like they're going to have a little team meeting.
Bob Kachenko Jr. is one of them.
See up front?
Yeah, and Bramacek behind him.
Bob Kachenko and Micah Bramacek's out there.
Now, two of the drivers on the left are like the Bramacek against the Trucknail crew on the right, and it's Ohio modified drivers. They obviously did not like that start.
One more lap.
So the green flag once again, give them a complete restart, actually.
Rob Swindell was on the lap too.
And Rob Swindell is also on the left, but he's the big model driver. And it looks like the Ohio modified drivers once again.
Scott
They might be
Marino.
unbeatable down there. They need the truck sales and service room right there.
Scott Marino's on. Hey, Bubba. Get the crowd into this. See how many want the compact, how many want the modified.
How many people want the compact drivers to win? How many people want the modified? How many think it's going to be a tough battle? The Ohio modified drivers, man, they are unbeatable.
Okay, your modified drivers are the winner of the tug of war tonight.
Okay, getting ready for the 25-lap late model feature. Kenny Stevens, Bob Scott, Ron J. Bird Jr., Mark Stryker, Ken Cantrell, A.P. Wren, Bobby Allensworth, Tom Garbrand, Farmer Smith, Brian Tedesco, and John Ramsey. Kenny Stevens on the front. Bob Scott second. Ron J. Bird Jr. in that third spot. Ken Cantrell fourth.
Ron J. Bird Jr. Bob Scott come together.
Bobby Allensworth up through the pack. Ron J. Bird Jr. smoking. He's got a tire rubbing in the front end. Kenny Stevens, your leader. Ken Cantrell, Bob Scott, Bobby Allensworth. Farmer Smith now trying to move on the inside of Bobby Allensworth. Ken Cantrell now challenging for the lead. Farmer Smith now up to fourth. Bobby Allensworth fifth. Ryan Tedesco in that sixth spot. Ken Cantrell going for the lead. Kenny Stevens still has it on the inside. Bob Scott third. Farmer Smith, Bobby Allensworth, Ryan Tedesco, Tom Garbrand. And going in the lead, Ken Cantrell. Ken Cantrell, your leader. Kenny Stevens second. Farmer Smith and Bob Scott battle for third. Ryan Tedesco, Bobby Allensworth, Tom Garbrandt. Then AP Red, Mark Stryker, Ron Jaber Jr., and John Ramser. Farmer Smith now into second. Yellow's not out. We're still racing. Ron Jaber Jr. going into the pit. We've got Ken Cantrell, Farmer Smith in second. Ryan Tedesco third. Tom Garbrandt fifth. On the outside, Kenny Stevens, Bobby Allensworth, Bob Scott, AP Red, and Mark Stryker. Halfway. John Ramsey in the pits. Farmer Smith, now your race leader. Ken Cantrell in the second. Bobby Allensworth hangs on the fourth. Ryan Tedesco on the outside of Ken Cantrell for second spot. Ryan Tedesco in the second now. Five to go. Farmer Smith, Ryan Tedesco, Ken Cantrell, Bobby Allensworth. Your battle back over to Kenny Stevens, Bob Scott, Tom Garbrandt for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. There's where your battle's at. Kenny Stevens on the inside, Tom Garbrandt on the outside. Their door handle, they go into two. Now Tom Garbrandt into that position. White flag coming out this time, white flag. Into turn two, down the backstretch. Coming out of four. Farmer Smith, Ryan Tedesco, Ken Cantrell, Bobby Allensworth, Tom Garbrandt, Kenny Stevens, Bob Scott, AP Wren, and Mark Stryker. 25 lap feature, and the winner, first time this year, from New Philadelphia, Ohio, it's the Farmer, Tom the Farmer Smith.
Picking up his first feature win in 1999, Tom the Farmer Smith.
Climbing out of the car, Tom the Farmer Smith.
sponsors Budweiser, Dover Hydraulics, CNS Acoustics, Martin Holmes, Farmer Smith Marketing, and Metallic Glass. Those are the sponsors.
Okay, getting ready for the 25 lap of high modifieds. Mike Abramczyk will bring him in 56. Joe Nye in 55. Mario Kelly in 70. Butch Erickson 19. Bob Pacheco Jr. in 09 and John Wilson 33. Doug Meyer 31. Glenn Jewell 24. Tim Allsworth in 11. Tommy Carr 15. 2 and 64 out there. Mike Abramczyk showing the way. Joe Nye on the outside. Joe Nye into the lead now, 55. Mike Abramczyk second. Mario Kelly third.
Number 2 car, Dan Shannon, going out up in the corner, but yellow flag out. Second, Waiter, Midvale Speedway.
Okay, McHugh in 64 and Dan Shannon in number 2. Here we go. Mario Kelly on the outside. Going for second on the outside, Mario Kelly, Strasburg zone. Oh, Billy. Oh. Joe Nye showing the way. Mike Abramczyk second, Mario Kelly third. Bob Pacheco Jr. is fourth. Fifth is Glenn Jewell. There goes Mario Kelly looping in turn number 2.
Come together. Nobody's out on the track giving the yellow. Show him I'm still on. I can hear it. Kids, if you could get back from the fence, don't stand near the fence, please. Back off the fence area.
Bad wreck. John Wilson, Tommy Carr, Glenn Jewell out there. And okay, after a lengthy yellow, we're ready to go back to racing. We got a green. Joe Nye out in front. Tim Allsworth on the outside. Joe Nye, here comes Tim Allsworth on the outside. Tommy Carr in the third. Mike Abramczyk fourth. Doug Meyer fifth. Coming out of 2, your new race leader, Tim Allsworth in car 11. gets by ball. Like a Bramcheck. Halfway. Tim Allensworth out in front. Tommy Carr second. Third, Joe Nye. Fourth, Doug Meyer. Then Micah Bramcheck. Butch Erickson. Dan Shannon. Mario Kelly. Caution out on the track. Caution's out.
For the number 64 car of Jim Hughes. We'll get a green flag coming out of turn number 4. The green flag.
Here we go. Tim Allensworth, Tommy Carr, Joe Nye. Doug Meyer, Micah Bramcheck. Butch Erickson. Dan Shannon. Mario Kelly and 64 out there racing. 5 to go. Doug Meyer looks the outside of Joe Nye. Doug Meyer, Joe Nye, side by side for third. Here they go. Tim Allensworth leads him in turn 3. Coming out 4. Timmy Allensworth, Tommy Carr, Doug Meyer, Joe Nye, Micah Bramcheck, Butch Erickson, Dan Shannon, Mario Kelly, and then 64. I believe he's picking up his second feature win of the 1999 racing season. He set a new track record last week, I believe, here at Midvale. From Coshocton, Ohio. In car number 11, and the Ohio Modified. It's Timmy Allensworth. Tim Allensworth in car number 11.
So how about a nice round of applause for the number 11 car of Tim Allensworth taking up the Ohio Modified feature. There he is. Give him a nice round of applause. Let him hear you.
Tim Allensworth in car 11. There he is. Congratulations, Tim. Okay, moving into the 20-lap street stock. On the pole, From Caddis, Ohio, it's Bob Swan in 07. From Deersville, Keith Cope in 39 on the outside of him. New Philadelphia's Doug McMillan. And 40, John Ramser brings him in.
Gets a pretty good jump down in the corner.
And Keith Cope out in front. John Ramser moves to the outside. Bill Hilliker moving up through the pack in 27. Doug McMillan, here comes Johnny Buckshot Morris. Joe Liner in 28. Kim McClintock in 74.
Side-by-side battles all the way back through the field.
Johnny Ramser and Keith Cope. Johnny Buckshot Morris jumps to the outside. Russ Moore back there in 81. Roger Lyon in 77, and Bob Eichel round out your field.
Trying to find his way back.
John Ramser into the pit. Johnny Buckshot Moore looks to the outside. Keith Cope on the inside. Johnny Buckshot Morris out in front. Oh, Swan sliding in turn 3. He's out. Okay, I believe there was 5 laps in, 15 to go. Johnny Buckshot Morris, Keith Cope, Bill Hilliker, then Kevin McClintock, Roger Leiners. Check. Here we go. Can't hear me?
Roger Liner was last week, he's the winner.
Okay, check.
Tap.
Okay, Johnny Buckshot Morris. Roger Leinert in that second spot. Caution out on the track. Caution's out. Caution's out. Here we go. Johnny Buckshot Morris out in front. Roger Liner in second. Keith Cope third.
Liner goes to the outside.
Doug McMillan in that fourth spot. Now he's in the third on the outside. Keith Cope back to fourth. Bill Hilliker. Kevin McClintock. Keith Cope. This got jammed by Bill Hilliker.
And the yellow flag comes out.
Here we go. Johnny Buckshot showing the way. Roger Liner going to the outside.
Right there in third place.
Doug McMillan in third. Kevin McClintock up to fourth now. Side by side between Russ Moore and Keith Cope. Rogers once again goes to the outside. Buckshot out in front. Liner in that second spot. Doug McMillan third. They're side by side going through four. Oh, they're revving down the front stretch. Rogers on the outside. Johnny's on the inside. They're side by side. Bad break for Roger Liner. Like he lost a radiator in that mess.
Midvale Speedway. I want to say thanks once again to tonight's race sponsor, Truck Sales and Service of Midvale, and also 7-Up Bottling Company of Midvale, Ohio. Of course, Truck Sales and Service brought their trucks out earlier during intermission and showed them off a little bit. A nice looking truck earlier this evening. So once again, that winning ticket number 4, the Midvale Speedway hat, and the green ticket. And the number is 703552. Along the Speedway this Wednesday for a leg of the Mid-Vid Racing Series.
Okay, white flag's been displayed. Johnny Buckshot Morris will bring him in. Then Doug McMillan, Kevin McClintock, Russ Moore, Joe Liner. Here we go. Bill Hilliker, Keith Cope, Bob Swan, and Bob Eichel.
And the 27th are Bill Hilliker.
Doug McMillan on the inside. Got a battle for the lead.
On the inside.
Johnny Buckshot Morris on the outside. Doug McMillan on the inside. They're still side by side. White flag coming out. They're side by side. Doug on the inside, Johnny on the outside. They're side by side to go to 3. Johnny Buckshot Morris wins it. Keith Cope will finish. Kevin McClintock will finish second, and sliding across the finish line is Doug McMillan.
or 4 sideways, and some like the outcome, some don't, I guess.
Okay, for your next roofing job, give Householder Roofing a call at 740-922-9242. Let Carl Householder put his years of roofing experience to work for you. The number one more time is 740-922-9242. 922-9242 for Householder Roofing. All right, moving into the Detroits. Roger Butler in 99. On the outside of him, Tim Postel in 96. Tim Skinner in 23. Larry Ennis in 98. Barney Gerber in 3. Tim Dreher 73. Roger Stallnaker 59. Will Walker 15. Randy Doolan in 11. Lee McCrary 12. John Cross 10. William Ovio 3T, Dan Gosser 29, and making the race, Jimmy Orr in 28.
Down the front stretch, a little wider track, the tires more compact, and they're totally inverting the field, I guess. We'll see how that goes with the quickest cars out the back of that compact feature.
As they're inspecting the feature winner of the Street Stock Division, we're going to begin our Detroit Iron feature. Roger Butler, Tim Postel brings them in. Tim Skinner and Larry Ennis out there. 20 laps will go this time. Roger Butler, Tim Skinner, and we got Tim Postel is smoking, and Barney Gerber and Rich Stallnaker gets all tore up.
The 96 car of Tim Postel may have put down some liquids on the speedway, and he may have blew an engine and turned 4.
Looks like heavy damage on nice guy Rich Stallnaker's car back here.
On the 59 of Stallnaker running into the 3 of Barney Gerber after the liquid was put down. Once again, the green ticket number 17.
Go. We got the whole night. All right, here we go. Total restart. Roger Butler showing the way. Tim Skinner running hard on the outside. In the lead goes goes Tim Skinner. Will Walker hard in second. Roger Butler third. Tim Skinner, your race leader. Will Walker, second. Lee McCrary, third. Tim Dreher, fourth. Fifth, William Ovule. Then Randy Doolin, Roger Butler, Dan Gosser, and John Cross. Will Walker looking on the outside. As Tim Skinner showing the way. It's going to be a battle now. Will Walker into the lead. Randy Doolin coming from the back of the pack. William Ovule in the second. Tim Skinner third, Randy Doolin fourth, Lee McCrary fifth, Tim Dreher sixth, as Will Walker shows the way. Cut him on halfway this time. Randy Doolin on the inside. William Ovule now looks to the outside of Will Walker. They're side by side. They go into one. Will's not giving up on the inside, and William Ovule inches way to the lead. Here comes Will back. Good race for the lead. Checker flag is going to come out. They're going to give the race.
Right now, due to a time limit on that Detroit Iron feature, I believe the race winner will be the 3T car, William Ovule.
3T, William Ovule will be declared the winner.
Let's give a nice round of applause to the 3T car, William Ovule, picking up that Detroit Iron 20 lapper.
car ready for the compact. Otto Palilli in 43. In 31 is Aaron Bennett. Kelly McNutt in 37. Vince Martin in 10. Gene
is Brian Ridgway. Number 12 car on the inside of the next row is John Leisure. Also stopped
Gene Martin, right? No.
car on the outside of the 12.
Gene Morgan in 18. Jason Broom in 77. Dave Malone in 44. Kelly McNutt in 37. Gabe Pringle 71. John McNutt in 35. Jason Morgan in 2. Mike Martin in 6. 77 is Tammy Rufner. Mike Royer in 26. Brian Ridgway 20. John Leisure 12. Kurt Collins 66. Dan Rummus 29. Tim Nagel 8. In 69 tonight is John Incarnado and Josh Grove in 21. 20 cars out there ready to take green. We got a green. Oh! John Leisure back on going.
Going down into turn 3, the cars are sideways.
One lap in. Vince Martin out in front. Gene Morgan in that second spot. Gary Pringle hanging on the third. Now he's in second.
And we got the 3 wide going into corner number 3 on the back stretch.
Man, they are all having a great time. Third, Kurt Collins up the third now. Otto Palilli fourth. Dave Malone fifth. 77 of Jason Broom. Oh! Aaron Bennett in the infield. Him and Ridgway come together. Brian Ridgway, caution out on the track. Caution out on the track.
So the yellow flag comes out and a bunch of back up.
Bristol.
Kelly McNutt and the number 12 of John Leisure. Rounding out the field, the number 7 car of Tammy Rufner.
Here we go, 4 in. 8 to go. Going for the lead. Gabe Pringle, but Vince is hanging on. Vince Martin with Curtis Collins right there. Gabe Pringle, now your race leader. Vince Martin second. Curtis Collins third. Halfway. Jason Broom in that fourth spot. Curtis Collins into second on the inside. Dan Ramos up to fifth. Sixth is Tim Nagel. Guys just having fun. Okay, Jason Broom's able, oh, now he's pulling down in the infield. And he's got his hatchback up in the air, able to keep going. Okay, 4 laps to go. 8 in, 4 to go. This 12-lap feature. Gabe Pringle, Curtis Collins, Vince Martin, Dan Rummus, Tim Nagel. Here we go. Going to turn 1. Mike Martin, Brian Ridgway, Jason Morgan.
Going into corner 3, and the number 8 car, Tim Nagel.
3 to go. Collins trying to get that lead, but Gabe Pringle's got it. 2 laps to go. Mike Martin gets into that 5th spot on the inside of his brother.
11 laps in, 1 lap.
1 lap to go. Leads him down the backstretch. Curtis Collins got 1 turn to go. Coming out 4, it's going to be Gabe Pringle, Curtis Collins, Tim Nagel, Dan Rummus, Mike Martin, Vince Martin, Jason Morgan, Brian Ridgway, 26, 44, 12, 69, 43, 7, and 37, and 18. Of Gene Morgan. Picking up his first feature ever here at Midvale Speedway.
Again, thanks for attending Midvale Speedway's races tonight.
As he pulls to a stop, it's Gabe Pringle in car 71, your compact feature winner tonight.
Both businesses of Midvale, Ohio. Tomorrow, the races at Mansfield include a 50-lap late model race for $1,000 to win, along with their street stock, mod, pure stock, and economy cruiser class. 50s open at 10. Practice is at noon, along with the grandstand opening at noon, qualifying at 2, and racing at 4 o'clock at Mansfield Motorsports Speedway. Tomorrow.